Marketing is everywhere, from the products we buy to the stories we hear and the brands we trust. Yet behind every successful campaign or beloved brand lies a set of core principles that guide how companies connect with customers, create value, and build lasting relationships. Whether you're an entrepreneur launching a new product, a student learning the fundamentals, or simply curious about how businesses capture your attention, understanding these principles can provide valuable insight into the art and science of marketing. In this video, we're going to break down the 10 core principles of marketing, the timeless ideas that form the foundation of every great marketing strategy. We'll explore how businesses identify customer needs, craft compelling value propositions, position their brands, and use storytelling, data, and innovation to stay ahead. Most importantly, we'll see how ethical practices and long-term relationships are just as crucial as catchy ads and clever slogans. Let's dive in. Principle 1. Customer centricity.
At the very heart of marketing lies a simple truth. Without customers, there is no business. Customer centricity is about making the customer the center of all your decisions, actions, and strategies. Think of it like tailoring a custom suit. Every stitch, every measurement, and every adjustment is designed specifically for the person who will wear it. In the same way, customer-centric marketing crafts products, services, and experiences that fit the exact needs, desires, and expectations of the target audience. Consider Amazon. One of the key reasons Amazon has grown into a global giant is its relentless focus on customer satisfaction. From personalized product recommendations to the hassle-free return policy and one-click purchasing, every feature is designed with the customer's convenience and happiness in mind. Amazon continuously collects feedback, analyzes purchasing behavior, and adapts its offerings based on customer input, demonstrating what true customer centricity looks like in action. A common misconception is that being customer-centric means always saying yes to the customer. In reality, it's about deeply understanding what customers truly need, sometimes even before they know it themselves, and delivering it in a way that balances their needs with business goals. One practical way to apply this principle is to actively seek out customer feedback through surveys, reviews, and direct conversations. Listening isn't enough. Companies must act on that feedback to continuously refine their offerings and enhance customer satisfaction.
Principle 2. Value proposition. In every purchase decision, customers silently ask, "Why should I choose this?" That's where the value proposition steps in. It's the clear, compelling answer to that unspoken question. You can think of it like a job interview. When an employer asks, "Why should we hire you?" the candidate needs to explain what makes them uniquely qualified and how they'll bring value. Similarly, a strong value proposition explains why a customer should pick one product or service over countless alternatives. Take Apple's iPhone as a prime example. Apple doesn't just sell phones, it sells a seamless ecosystem, elegant design, reliable security, and an intuitive user experience. The value proposition isn't limited to technical specifications, but extends to how the product integrates into a customer's life. This blend of functionality, design, and prestige creates a powerful, differentiated appeal that keeps customers loyal even when competitors offer cheaper alternatives. A common misconception is that a long list of product features equals a strong value proposition. In reality, features only matter when they translate into meaningful benefits for the customer. A practical tip here is to focus on the customer's perspective. What problem does your product solve and how does it improve their life? The stronger and clearer that answer, the stronger your value proposition will be. Principle 3. Segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Markets are like big, diverse crowds. Not everyone wants or needs the same thing. That's why effective marketing starts by breaking the crowd into smaller, more manageable groups, a process known as segmentation. Then, businesses select which of these groups they'll serve, targeting, and finally craft a message or image, positioning, that speaks directly to those chosen customers. It's a bit like casting the right actor for the right role in a movie. Not every actor fits every part, but when the casting is right, the story comes alive. Nike is a textbook example of STP done right. While they sell athletic gear to a wide market, their primary targeting focuses on athletes, fitness enthusiasts, and people who aspire to an active lifestyle. Through powerful positioning, exemplified by their iconic "Just Do It" slogan, Nike isn't just selling shoes, they're selling inspiration, performance, and a winning mindset. This precision allows them to resonate deeply with their core audience. A practical tip for businesses is to leverage data to refine segmentation and targeting. Look at demographics, psychographics, buying behavior, and lifestyle preferences to identify the most promising customer segments. The more precisely you can define and understand your target audience, the more effective your positioning and messaging will become.
Principle 4. The marketing mix.
Think of the marketing mix like crafting the perfect recipe. You need just the right blend of ingredients: product, price, place, and promotion to create something customers will love. Too much of one ingredient or too little of another can throw the whole dish off balance. Mastering the 4 Ps ensures the businesses offer the right product at the right price, available at the right place, and promoted in the right way. Take Coca-Cola as a global example. Their product, the familiar formula and consistent taste, is carefully protected. Pricing varies depending on market conditions, but always aims to stay competitive and accessible. Distribution, place, ensures Coca-Cola is available virtually everywhere, from supermarkets to vending machines. And their promotion includes everything from global ad campaigns to sponsoring major events like the Olympics, reinforcing their brand presence around the world. A related principle worth noting is how the 4 Ps have evolved in the digital age. For instance, place now includes online platforms and direct-to-consumer models. Promotion increasingly involves social media influencers, targeted ads, and content marketing. Understanding the traditional 4 Ps while adapting them to modern channels is essential for staying competitive.
Principle 5. Branding.
Branding goes far beyond logos and taglines. It's the reputation and emotional connection your business carries with customers. Imagine walking into a room full of strangers. Your brand is the story people have heard about you before you even say a word. A strong brand shapes how customers feel, think, and talk about your company, often creating loyalty that transcends price or product features. Tesla offers a great example. While many car companies sell vehicles based on horsepower or fuel efficiency, Tesla's brand is built on innovation, sustainability, and a futuristic vision of transportation. Tesla drivers aren't just buying cars. They're buying into a mission of clean energy and cutting-edge technology. This powerful brand identity has allowed Tesla to command strong customer loyalty and premium pricing, even in a highly competitive market. One key application tip for branding is consistency. Every touchpoint, from packaging to customer service, website design to social media presence, should reflect the brand's core values and personality. Inconsistent branding can confuse customers and weaken trust, while consistent branding reinforces familiarity and confidence over time.
Principle 6. Communication and storytelling. At its core, marketing is about telling a story, one that captures attention, stirs emotion, and compels action. Facts and figures can inform, but stories move people. Think of a campfire on a dark night. While the flames flicker, stories captivate the audience, making ideas memorable long after the fire burns out. In marketing, storytelling transforms dry information into narratives that customers connect with emotionally. Nike's "Just Do It" campaigns masterfully embody this principle. Rather than simply promoting shoe features, Nike tells stories of athletes overcoming obstacles, chasing dreams, and pushing their limits. These narratives resonate deeply with customers, creating an emotional bond that makes the brand feel personal and inspiring. A common misconception is that cramming more information into marketing makes it more persuasive. In reality, too much information can overwhelm or bore the audience. The best stories are focused, relatable, and emotionally charged. A practical tip is to center your storytelling on the customer, their challenges, desires, and victories, positioning your product as the tool that helps them succeed. Even in this video, notice how we're using storytelling to break down these principles. If you're enjoying how we're simplifying marketing, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. It's a tiny click for you, but a big boost for the channel. Principle 7. Relationship building. Marketing doesn't end when a customer makes a purchase. In many ways, that's just the beginning. Building long-term relationships with customers is like tending a garden. With care, attention, and ongoing nourishment, those relationships grow stronger and more fruitful over time. Strong relationships lead to repeat business, loyalty, and word-of-mouth referrals that can be more powerful than any advertising campaign. Starbucks demonstrates this beautifully. Through personalized loyalty programs, mobile ordering, and consistently warm in-store experiences, Starbucks fosters a sense of community and belonging. Customers feel recognized and valued, making them more likely to return regularly and recommend Starbucks to others. This relationship-based approach has helped Starbucks maintain a large, loyal customer base around the world. One practical application tip is to focus on customer lifetime value rather than just one-time sales. This means investing in excellent customer service, creating loyalty programs, soliciting feedback, and finding ways to continually engage your customers. When customers feel valued beyond their wallets, they often become lifelong advocates. Principle 8. Data-driven decision-making. In today's marketing landscape, data is like a GPS, guiding businesses towards smarter decisions and more effective strategies. Without data, companies are essentially wandering, hoping they're on the right path. With data, they can track customer behavior, evaluate campaign performance, and make adjustments based on real evidence rather than guesswork. Netflix is a perfect example of data-driven marketing in action. Every time a viewer watches, pauses, or skips a show, Netflix collects that information. This data helps them recommend content tailored to each subscriber's tastes, improving user satisfaction and keeping people engaged longer. It also informs decisions about which new shows to produce or acquire, ensuring that content investments are aligned with audience demand. A key tip for applying this principle is to focus on tracking the right metrics, the ones that actually reflect customer behavior and business goals. Vanity metrics, like social media likes, can be misleading if they don't translate into engagement or sales. Instead, track key performance indicators, KPIs, like customer acquisition cost, conversion rates, and customer retention to gain meaningful insights that drive real improvements. Principle 9. Adaptability and innovation. Markets are always shifting. Consumer preferences change, new technologies emerge, and competitors evolve. In this environment, successful marketers must be like surfers, constantly adjusting their position to ride the ever-changing waves. Adaptability and innovation ensure that businesses stay relevant, competitive, and forward-looking rather than getting swept away by change. Consider the contrasting stories of Kodak and Spotify. Kodak once dominated the photography market but failed to adapt to the rise of digital technology, ultimately leading to its downfall. In contrast, Spotify embraced innovation by transforming how people consume music, using streaming technology and personalized playlists to create a service that felt fresh and uniquely tailored to each user. Spotify's willingness to innovate allowed it to thrive in a highly competitive industry. A common misconception is that innovation always means chasing big, groundbreaking ideas. In reality, small, continuous improvements often make the biggest difference. Listening to customer feedback, testing new marketing channels, or refining product features are all ways businesses can stay adaptable and innovative without betting everything on a single, radical change. Principle 10. Ethics and social responsibility. In the long run, trust is one of the most valuable assets a brand can have. Ethical marketing and social responsibility help build that trust by demonstrating that a company cares about more than just profits. You can think of it like building a house on solid ground instead of quicksand. Without a strong ethical foundation, even the most successful business can quickly crumble under public scrutiny. Patagonia offers an excellent example. The outdoor apparel company has built its brand around environmental responsibility, ethical sourcing, and sustainable business practices. Their commitment to these values resonates deeply with environmentally conscious consumers and has become a core part of their identity. Rather than seeing social responsibility as a burden, Patagonia treats it as a competitive advantage, and customers reward them for it. A practical application tip is for companies to align their marketing practices with their core values and to communicate those values authentically. Greenwashing or empty promises can backfire, but genuine, consistent efforts to do good not only build trust, but often attract a more loyal and engaged customer base. At its core, marketing is about building meaningful connections, not just selling products, but creating value for people, solving real problems, and nurturing relationships that can last for years. While tools and tactics may change with technology and trends, these core principles remain the steady foundation that great marketers rely on. From understanding customer needs to delivering clear value, from telling powerful stories to acting ethically and responsibly, these principles guide businesses toward lasting success in an ever-changing world. Whether you're a small business owner or part of a global brand, mastering these fundamentals can help you not only capture attention but earn trust, loyalty, and long-term growth. If you enjoyed this breakdown, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps more people find this kind of content. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Which principle do you think is most important in today's marketing landscape? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more clear, no-fluff explanations on complex topics. Thanks for watching.